Hi there, everyone, and welcome back again. I'm Petra, and I am a life coach and pretty much healed from the abuse that I endured from a toxic person, narcissist. I'd just like to say thank you once again for all the new subscribers. There have really been a lot of new subscribers this past week, and I have received so many emails and so many comments and questions and my mailbox is blowing up. So I haven't had time to respond to all of you, but I really do appreciate that you've taken the time out of your day to write me. And I promise that I will get back to you in the next 2 or 3 days. I have some free time coming up, so I will sit and respond to your emails and your questions. So thank you once again, and keep them coming because I love hearing from all of you. Today I wanted to talk about cutting the emotional cord from the narcissist. Now, to start that off, I'd like to, just say, this is also from my experience, my own experience, that narcissists are very wounded and hurt people. And this stems from very, very traumatic childhood experiences on their part. And whether it was physical abuse or sexual abuse, or that they themselves come from a narcissistic home. Maybe they were raised by one or both parents who were also narcissistic. This cultivates, and this cultivates the personality of a narcissist, and this is how they are born. And when I say born, I don't mean when you're born that you have narcissistic traits, but they are cultivated in your youth, in your childhood. So I say this not condoning the bad behavior that they display towards you, or the abuse, but I do say it with compassion, because I realize that this is a very, very, very damaging, very traumatizing disorder, and you can only have compassion for that. So once again, I've said in previous videos, I do not want to get into narc bashing. I understand how this has been caused, how this disorder has been caused, and I understand that it is from a lot of childhood trauma. So, with all respect, still take the steps to protect yourself, because, once again, not condoning the behavior, but do understand how this has been caused. So, and having said that, there's a great quote that I read somewhere. I was reading something, a book, or I don't know what it was. I was reading anyway, and this week, and I saw a quote. I read a quote, and I thought it was such a perfect quote, because it says, "Never trade your authenticity for approval." And this is what we do as empaths and as people who have very weak boundaries, when we allow these narcissists into our life and they create havoc, and they run wild in our lives, and they destroy our good nature and good character, and they make us scared, and all the dynamics of being in a relationship with a narcissist. What we do when we feed into this, when we supply them with narcissistic feed, we are trading our authenticity for their approval. So the whole relationship is out of balance, and that is not a good thing. So stop trading your authenticity for the narcissist's approval. Getting back to cutting the emotional cord. I'm just looking for words to explain this. And once again, speaking from my own experience, when you have gone no contact, when you have severed the relationship, in my case, it was a romantic relationship about 20 years ago, and also in friendships. So for me, it was, I'm speaking from a place of where it was more easier for me to sever the cord, because there were no children involved. There was no, there was nothing of great value involved in the relationships. It was easier to break off. But you find when you do this, of course, you're cutting off their supply. And there might be silence for a couple of weeks, couple of months, couple of years even. But it might be that they try and re-engage you at some point. They try to come back into your life. They may make false allegations. They may spread gossip about you. Once again, I'm sure most of you have also experienced this. And you will continue to feed them when you re-engage them, when you defend yourself. There we go again, that word defend. So you are continuing to feed them. And the best thing to do is to cut off the supply completely. Do not be tempted into re-engaging them, because when you do so, then the abuse starts all over again from the beginning. So it is a vicious cycle. And when you cut the cord, you are really actually letting go of the hope that they are going to change. Now, the sad thing about having the narcissistic personality disorder is that there is nothing that can be done to change this disorder. And thinking along the lines of coaching or medication or talks with them, it is not going to change their behavior, because it is just part of who they are. It is a disorder. And there's nothing you can do to fix that, and nothing that any professional can do to fix that. So, once again, when you cut the cord, you are letting go of all hope that they will change, because believe me, they will not change. As so many of you have also discovered, there is no hope for change. So you are releasing the hope. What most of us do is that we cherish the hope that they will once again warm to us, that they will see our point of view, that they will see what they are doing, that they will take the necessary steps to, to heal themselves. It is just something that is not going to happen. So by cutting the cord, you can see it as for the women who are now viewing this, when you have that baby, you can, hold the baby on your breast when it's just born, and you just breathing in that lovely baby smell, and the love that you feel for this little human being. But at some point, the doctor will come in and say, "We've got to cut the cord." So that is to let the baby have their life, and for you to have your life. There is no way that you can keep that umbilical cord intact, because that's just not the human way of doing things. It's not human nature. So the same with your abusive relationship. You have to cut the cord, because you've got to allow them to go ahead and live their life the way they see fit. But it is also for you, so that you can live the healthy life that you have envisioned for yourself. When coming out of this, you go through a whole stage of just rethinking over all the experiences you've been through, and all the horrible things that have happened and have been said and have been done. But I would encourage you, as I've said once again in previous videos, use your thoughts and your experiences as a guideline to grow and to heal, and to establish and maintain that radar, that beam of light, so that when you carry on in your life path, you can detect a narcissist coming. You can detect them from afar. And this will happen when you have, of course, healed yourself and use your thoughts and all the good things that contribute to your character. Use those things as guidelines to detect a toxic person coming into your life. Because I realize that sometimes it can happen several times that these toxic people come into your lives and you establish relationships with them, whether it is a friendship or a romantic relationship. And I've had to go through this several times in my life before learning how to heal myself so that I can detect. And you do get to the point where you can detect them from afar, where you can just smell them coming, you can see them coming, and it might just be one little thing they say or one little thing they do, but you are then able to say, stop, these are my boundaries. I refuse to enter into a relationship or a friendship with you. So I hope that has been of some help. Once again, stand with confidence, speak your truth, love yourself through this, and know that you are a kind and loving and warm soul, and you can do whatever is necessary to protect yourself. So stay safe and stay happy, and I will answer your questions very soon through the email. Have a wonderful day and speak to you very soon. Bye for now.